Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota.
It's a pleasure for me to be here tonight and joining you in this broadcast.
Tom, I think you've seen Cincinnati Christian boys basketball team for quite a while. You followed them since 1988.
1988.
So, at this point, setting the scene for tonight, Cincinnati Christian program in terms of boys basketball, it looks pretty good.
We've had a great success here under Coach Woods. We've won 5 Gray Division championships in the Miami Valley Conference, 5 straight. This year we were in the Scarlet Division. We finished 1 game behind CHCA in that division this year, but we're primed and ready for a run here in the tournament. We're already 2-0 here in the sectional, and we'd like to close out the sectional tonight with a win. They're better than their record. They can be dangerous. They played in the Gray Division of our conference this year, but they have a really good coach, Mike Radke. He's coached there for years. He's followed in his dad's footsteps, who coached at St. Bernard for years, and he's a really good coach who believes in fundamentals.
Last year they were at this point, 2019 sectional champions beat Miami Valley Christian Academy last year, 55-40. These kids have been in this position before, so it shouldn't be something new for them.
No, it's not new. Coach Woods really stresses the fundamentals, so they work on that all the time. They like to play fast-paced. They like to play great defense and get a lot of their offense off their defense.
Coach Carl Woods on the horn here right before the national anthem is sung live. What do you have talking about the county?
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green. Our Fan of the Day sponsor.
Welcome back to the Butler County High School Sports Radio Network. Tom Cruiser alongside Tom McCartney. We're here with Cincinnati Christian head basketball coach Carl Woods. Carl, heading into this contest, you know the boys have been in this position before. So,
yes, sir.
I'd imagine familiarity is a huge factor when you're going into a sectional conference.
Absolutely. We play in the same conference, so we're very familiar with each other. Have some very tough battles throughout the years. with these guys. So expecting a good battle tonight.
So what do you expect tonight? You continue to play your type of ball. I mean, it's no different than a regular season contest. Right?
Absolutely. No, not changing up anything differently. We're going to come out and play our game. We know that Coach Racky does a great job with those guys. We're expecting something a little bit different or spontaneous, and we'll adjust accordingly. But yeah, we're not going to change up our scheme. We're going to come out and do what we do.
Well, go and take the court there, Coach, and good luck.
Thank you, sir.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4, Performance Toyota. Matandy Steel and Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green, our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4, our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor. We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Report's YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports, results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student-athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
That's correct. He's a great little point guard. Not real tall, excellent ball handler. Can hit the threes. Loves to drive. Plays good defense. He's an integral part of our starting five, and he's a junior this year, so he'll be back next year.
All right, well, we're going to go ahead and run through the starting lineup once we do the preparation. We'll be right back on the Butler County High School Sports Show.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandy Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building project, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green, our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4, our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Welcome back to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. Starting lineups for the Cincinnati Christian Cougars. Number 3, KJ Swain. He's a junior, 5'11" guard. Logan Woods. He's a sophomore, 6'3" guard.
Coach's son.
Yeah, coach's son, correct. Devin McKinnon. He's number 13. He'll be wearing number 13, and he is a junior, 6'1" guard. And Kai Vance, junior, 6'7" forward. And I tell you what, the addition of Kai Vance as well this season, a force underneath for
Yeah, it's a
Cincinnati
real
Christian.
plus for us. He really added that inside presence that we needed.
And then we also have Cameron Rogers, who also provides some of that senior leadership. He's a 6'3" forward. For St. Bernard, wearing 0, Shamar Tate. He is a senior guard. Zakeem Hunley, a junior guard. Ryan Lindsay is a senior forward. Jaden Wood, junior forward. And Kevin Oliver, a sophomore forward. Both of these programs are in the Miami Valley Conference. Coming to this contest, as we said before, St. Bernard is 9-15. Cincinnati Christian sitting at 18-6. Leading the way for the Cincinnati Christian Cougars with 15.8 points a game is Logan Woods. Right behind him, as we were talking about, KJ Swain, 13.8 points. Cameron Rogers bringing down 6 rebounds a game. And dishing out the assist, 5.3 a game is Logan Woods. On the St. Bernard side of things, we're going to probably be calling Shamar Tate's name quite often, averaging 14.1 points a game and also bringing down 6 rebounds. Hunley, 11.6 points a game. And Jaden Wood bringing down 8.7 rebounds a game. So I'd imagine we're going to see Jaden Wood and Kai Vance underneath doing a lot of the dirty work there.
You'll have war in the lane.
As we were saying before, last year, Miami Valley Christian Academy saw the defeat from Cincinnati Christian in this exact contest. The winner of this game will go on to face Emmanuel Christian next Friday on March 6th at 9 p.m. at Butler High School, a 9 p.m. game. Oh, I tell you what, the kids better be drinking. Yeah, prime time, buddy, prime time. Want to thank Taylor Athletic Director Larry Purges. He is a fantastic professional to work with, always for the Division IV sectional contest in this area. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney.
You can just thank Coach Mack.
Coach Mack, there it is. I'll save me a couple words there, huh? There's a couple syllables, I should say. Beautiful day for basketball.
Yep, cold outside.
But we're in here. Warm in here, right? Exactly how you want it there. And Kai Vance will be. Pardon me, that's Cameron Rogers is going to be doing the jumping honors along with Jaden Wood. Butler County doubleheader here for the Butler County High School Sports Report. Following this broadcast, New Miami will be joining us.
Okay, we're ready for the tip.
Cameron Rogers tips it over to St. Bernard. They're going to go ahead and start this possession off. Hundley on over to Lindsay. Looks like a 2-3 zone defense for Cincinnati Christian to start off with. Hundley up at top, underneath the Oliver. Oliver back outside and almost over the back there. Lindsay lost control of the ball. Back over to Oliver. Oliver over to the left side to Shamar Tate. Shamar Tate from the outside, and that's no good. In and out, but rebound by Jaden Wood. Puts it back up, no good, and Cameron Rogers brings it down for CCS.
Cougars on the run.
And that's exactly what they want to play, Tom. That's what CCS does, and they know what to do when they slow it up. Cameron Rogers over on the right wing here. Kai Vance over to Woods. Woods to KJ Swain. KJ Swain will shoot that ball too. Contested shot, saved, and that's going to be off the shoulder of Cameron Rogers, and that's going to be St. Bernard ball.
Cougars in a press, forcing the action.
Logan Woods supplying the pressure with KJ Swain. A little bit of a soft press there, but they get it over the timeline. Underneath to Jaden Wood. Jaden Wood contested by Kai Vance, but he gets it back out. Hundley on over to Oliver. Ball control by St. Bernard here to start off this contest. Nothing. 6:30 left to go in this first period.
Stolen by Cameron.
Yes, Cameron Rogers with a pickpocket there. Cameron Rogers over to Logan Woods. Logan Woods drives to the paint, dishes off to Cameron Rogers underneath. He's going to be hacked. He'll go to the line for two. That's a foul on Jaden Wood.
Cam's a good free thrower. Shoots 72.7% from the free throw line.
At the high school level, Tom, I'm going to say 70% is pretty darn good.
Yeah.
First one off the mark. That's the announcer's curse there, isn't it? First free throw off the back of the iron, no good. Cameron Rogers adjusts, makes the second one. 1-0, Cincinnati Christian. A soft full court press here by Cincinnati Christian. 2-2-1. Pressure. Hundley gets it on over to Oliver. Oliver back over to Lindsay. 2-3 zone, sported by the Cincinnati Christian defense.
St. Bernard being really patient.
Absolutely. Working the ball around the outside. That's what you're going to see against a 2-3 zone. A lot of ball control outside of the arc.
By holding the ball and controlling the ball, they shorten the game. That's what they want to do.
Logan Woods and KJ Swain adding some pressure close to the timeline. Lindsay picks up the ball, dishes it on underneath to Wood, and that's all the mark. Here comes Cincinnati Christian back the other way. KJ Swain over to Kai Vance from the outside, from the right wing. That's no good. But rebound by Cameron Rogers. Logan Woods is going to let one rip, and that's off the mark. Offensive rebounds for Cincinnati Christian, Tom. KJ Swain drives to the bucket.
Rogers is that offensive rebound.
Nice little fast break lay-in off that rebound, and that's going to be 2 points for Shamar Tate. 2-1, St. Bernard. For just tuning in, I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. Under 5 minutes to play here in this first quarter. Devin McKinnon dishes it off to Logan Woods. Logan Woods, a spin move. Cameron Rogers, pump fake, drives to the hoop, and he's going to get fouled. They're going to call that on the floor, Tom. Or was he going up?
Cougar ball out of bounds.
Yep. That foul's on Hundley. That's going to be his first personal foul, the team's second. KJ Swain gets the inbounds pass. He sends a nice long three-pointer, but that's off the mark. Here comes St. Bernard. I don't know if you wanted to. It looked like over and back, Tom. I saw your face there, but since St. Bernard got away with one there. Here comes Hunley around the three-point arc. Back on over to Shamar Tate. St. Bernard doing the ball movement, and that's going to be a hold on KJ Swain. Ryan Lindsay tried to drive inside the paint, but Swain gets a grab. That's KJ Swain's first personal foul. Two to one, slow pace game. That 2-3 zone is going to force St. Bernard to do a lot of passing outside of the three-point line here. Dish underneath to Jaden Wood, but that's no good. And here comes Cincinnati Christian on the transition.
McKinnon with a defensive rebound.
You'll see a lot from him. Inside. Cameron Rogers puts in two. Nobody was around him. That's 3-2 Cincinnati Christian. 2-2 zone defense still by Cincinnati Christian on that press. St. Bernard gets it across. Hunley doing most of the ball handling for St. Bernard. Ball finds its way into Lindsay's hands. Lindsay on over to Hunley.
Yeah, switch to man-to-man.
There it is. Changing it up. St. Bernard doing the ball movement again. Lindsay on over to Tate. Tate gets it back. Tate to Thornton. Thornton checks in the contest for St. Bernard. Tosses up a leaning hook, but rebound by Jaden Wood, and he puts it in off the glass, 4-3, St. Bernard.
Tipped by St. Bernard, and they come up with the ball.
Yeah, that was I don't know, that was a forced pass. I don't know what Devin McKinnon was. He probably thought that he had something underneath the basket there, but an errant pass. Drive to the hoop by Lindsay. Lindsay dishes it on over to Thornton. That man-to-man defense, and that's a steal by Kai Vance. Coast to coast dunk, and he tosses it in. Kai Vance is known for a couple dunks, isn't he?
Yes, he is. And I'm glad the Cougars switched to man-to-man.
5-4.
Put more pressure on St. Bernard.
5-4. Cincinnati Christian on top of St. Bernard. 2:15 to go in this first quarter. Logan Woods from the outside. And he drops it in. 8-4. That's Logan Woods' first 3 points of the contest. 2-2 zone defense. St. Bernard gets it across, and they're going to shift to man-to-man. Toss on over to Ryan Lindsay. Stop, pop by Hunley, and that's good. 8-6.
Here comes the Cougars.
Hunley's got himself 2
Bringing
points.
the ball up fast.
KJ Swain says, let's hold up. See what we can figure out on the offensive scheme. Devin McKinnon on over to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers hits KJ Swain. KJ Swain stops inside for a 2-point jumper inside the 3-point arc. Rebound by St. Bernard, 8-6. Cincinnati Christian holding on with a 2-point lead. Drive underneath the hoop by Lindsay. Rebound by Wood. He goes up, contested shot, and he'll go to the line for 2. And that's a foul on Logan Woods. That's Logan Woods' second personal foul. I don't know if you put a red flag on that if you're Coach Carl Woods.
That's one thing we can't afford is to get in foul trouble.
First free throw in by Jaden Wood. 8-7. 1:10 left to go in this first quarter.
It's a low score because Cincinnati Christian started out in that 2-3 zone, and St. Bernard was just real patient.
Right.
Running the clock.
Jaden's second shot rims off and rebounded by Devin McKinnon. Here, Devin McKinnon on over to KJ Swain. KJ Swain gets a little bit of help from Cameron Rogers on the screen, but nothing going there. Dish on over to Winston Spencer. He stops, pops, no good, and that ball is stuck on the rim. One of those rare occurrences there, Tom.
I think that That ball stays with Cincinnati Christian. It's their possession.
Winston Spencer looking to inbound the pass to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers gives it back to Winston. Posting up is Cameron Rogers and Solomon. KJ Swain dishes it on over to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers underneath to Cody Anderson, and Cody Anderson takes a shot, no good. Rebounded by Cameron Rogers, and he'll go up for two. He's got 2 shots coming his way.
Okay, hopefully he can hit both this time.
Like we were talking about before, Cameron Rogers during the regular season has shot 70%. He's 1 for 2 from the line today. First one's good.
He's a 4-year starter. He's been a good free throw shooter each year.
Second one in. 10-7 Cincinnati Christian. 23 seconds ago in the first quarter. 2-2-1 zone press by Cincinnati Christian. St. Bernard gets it across. Hundley brings it over to the left wing. Hands it off to Tate. Tate on over to Thornton. Good defensive pressure by Cody Anderson. Thornton picks up his dribble, and here comes Cincinnati Christian on the steal, and that's nothing going there as he reached the end of the first quarter. 10-7, Cincinnati Christian on top. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green, our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4, our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
Cincinnati Christian out to a 3-point lead as we enter the second quarter. Tom, like you were talking about before, a little bit of a slow start for both programs, and ideally that would be because of a zone defense.
Yeah, the Cougars' zone defense that they started out.
Right.
But against their man-to-man, it should be a different story this quarter.
Cincinnati Christian out with the man-to-man as we were talking about before. Lindsay setting it up, dishes it on over to Oliver. Oliver close to the half-court line, dishes it on over to Hundley. Hundley guarded tightly by Winston Spencer. Ball finds its way over to Kevin Oliver's hands. Cody Anderson providing the defensive pressure. Hundley drives, stops, pops, no good, and rebound by Devin McKinnon. Here comes the Cincinnati Christian Cougars the other way. McKinnon stops and gives it over to Logan Woods. Nobody on Woods. And that's one guy you don't want to have.
For Logan Woods from downtown.
That's one guy you don't want to leave open. Nobody was there. 13-7, Cincinnati Christian on time. Logan Woods has 6 points for Cincinnati Christian. Shot by Hundley, no good. Gets his own rebound and puts it in. 13-9.
I know Coach Woods would like to open up a double-digit lead here, so the pressure will be on this quarter.
Winston Spencer over to Cody Anderson. Cody Anderson finds Kai Vance. The ball ends up underneath in the post to Devin McKinnon. Nice look to the hoop, but no good. And he's got to save it. St. Bernard regains possession here. As we were talking about before, winner of this contest meets Emmanuel Christian up at Butler High School on Friday, March 6th at 9 p.m. Primetime matchup there. Lindsay drives to the hoop, and he's going to get himself an opportunity for 2 shots at the line. Foul by Devin McKinnon.
Devin's first foul.
Oh, when you're looking at Logan Woods getting his second foul in the first quarter, I'd imagine that Logan's probably going to back up off that defensive pressure there.
Yeah. First free throw was missed.
Second one up, no good as well, and that's rebounded by Cody Anderson. And here comes Cincinnati Christian. Devin McKinnon drives, stops, contested, back out to Logan Woods. No good, in and out. Rebounded, nice rebound by Wood. And they're going to call that a jump ball. As Cody Anderson and Jaden Wood were vying for that possession. And that's going to stay here. Arrow to St. Bernard. Oh, pardon me, Cincinnati Christian. Logan Woods hits Winston Spencer. A bank off the glass is no good, and St. Bernard with the board.
St. Bernard's doing a good job on their defensive end, defensive rebounds.
You're correct. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Cincinnati Christian don't only get one opportunity. You're right.
Right.
That's off the knee of Shamar Tate, but it was tipped by Logan Woods, but it was off the knee, so I guess it's going to be considered a possession there, over and back.
Yes. That makes up for the one they missed earlier in the first quarter.
13-3 if you're just tuning in. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. Slow first quarter for both programs, but we're sitting at 13-9. 5:30 left to go in this first half. Logan Woods drives, dishes it. Nice no-look pass to Cameron Rogers for two. Cameron Rogers making himself available inside the paint for those dishes.
He's really tough inside. He's not as tall, but he is really strong.
Errant pass recovered by Kai Vance, and here comes Cincinnati Christian. Cameron Rogers back to the other end. He gets himself another 2 points. Cameron Rogers, 4 quick points. 17-9, 5 minutes left to go in this first half. Lindsay brings the ball up.
That pressure will cause the other team to break mentally.
Underneath to Jaden Wood. Good position underneath, and he gets himself 2 points. It looks like a 30-second timeout called by Cincinnati Christian. We're going to call a timeout ourselves. 17-11, 4:45 left to go in his first half. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
Welcome back to Taylor High School. 17-11 Cincinnati Christian. Got a quick burst, Tom, from Cameron Rogers underneath 4 quick points to give Cincinnati Christian a 6-point margin.
Yes, the Cougars are not a one-man team. They can all 5, or actually all 7 guys, are top 7. They can all score. They can all play D.
KJ Swain setting it up, man-to-man defense sported by St. Bernard. Kai Vance, a nice little 15-foot jumper, no good. Hits the back of the iron, and here comes the Titans. Lindsay slows it up. Hunley. That's one thing that St. Bernard has not done, and they have not seen an open 3-point shot. It looks like St. Bernard's going to do a lot of their work inside the 3-point arc.
That's by design. They shot a lot of 3-pointers the last time they played Cincinnati Christian. So the defense has taken that away.
Shamar Tate on over to Jaden Wood. Jaden Wood gets Cameron Rogers on his feet, and that was it. He was able to get a good lane to the hoop. But his shot was contested off the mark. Cameron Rogers fouls him, and he's going to get 2 shots. Yeah, Cameron Rogers didn't leave his feet. He didn't have a lane. St. Bernard moving from right to left on your device. First shot from Wood is off the mark.
That's That foul was on Corey Rogers. That was his first, team's fourth.
Second shot from Wood, no good. Wood shooting 52% from the line during the regular season. Try from Devin McKinnon. He's going to get called an offensive foul. Taking the brunt of that hit was Jaden Wood.
That's Devin McKinnon's second foul.
Logan Woods is not on the floor. I'd imagine Coach Carl Woods will be eyeing Devin McKinnon right there, as you had said, his second personal. St. Bernard bringing it up on that 2-2-1 zone press by CCS. Woods got it underneath, guarded by Kai Vance. Ball worked out the three-point arc. Drive by Shamar Tate.
Offensive foul.
Standing his ground was Kai Vance. CCS gets possession. 17-11. If you're just tuning in, 3:25 left to go in this first half.
Tate is St. Bernard's leading scorer. He's got 2 fouls now, and he's only got 2 points.
St. Bernard full court press here now. Changing it up. Thrown away by Cameron Rogers, and here comes Oliver. Layup good. 17-13. Defensive switch by Radke and company. Ball's across the timeline for Cincinnati Christian. Cody Anderson over to Kai Vance. Kai Vance out to Winston Spencer from the outside. Rims in, three-pointer.
Roll for 3.
That's a shooter's roll right there if I ever saw one. (20-13).
Pressure breaks pipes. Cougars got to keep up their pressure.
Under 3 minutes to play in the second quarter. Lindsey's got it, guarded by Cameron Rogers. Toss attempted underneath for Jaden Wood, tipped out of bounds, and his ball's going to stay here.
Yeah, Winston Spencer almost had that steal, but he came down out of bounds.
Yeah, good backside help from Spencer there. Checking in is Hunley, checking out is Wood. All right. 2 points for St. Bernard. Reaching the 2-minute mark, 20-15. Cincinnati Christian still up on top.
St. Bernard is killing the Cougars on the board, offensively and defensively.
Cody Anderson out to KJ Swain. KJ Swain stops with a little jumper, and that's good.
Swish!
22-15. 7-point margin for the Cougars.
You know, Chris, we're going nationwide today. Coach Woods has friends and relatives all over the United States listening, as well as Coach Oates. He said he's got co-workers and friends and relatives in Texas, Utah, the state of Washington, Hawaii, Tennessee, and North Carolina.
Oh, we're not ESPN radio, but we'll give it a whirl, right?
We'll do our best.
2 points for St. Bernard there, 22-17. Missed who that bucket was for. Underneath, kind of an awkward shot from Cody Anderson. No good. And that foul was on Kai Vance. St. Bernard going the other way. St. Bernard grabbing a little bit of momentum as we're ending this first half.
Yeah, the Cougars need to pick it up here.
Tom, you've seen Cincinnati Christian athletics grow since 1988. Is the basketball program at its elitist moments at the moment?
The last 10 years were the best of Cincinnati Christian basketball.
So we're watching it right now. Stolen by Kai Vance. We're going to head back the other way as we're reaching under a minute to play. 22-17 in this first half. KJ Swain looking for something going on. Nothing going on there, but he dishes off to Cameron Rogers. Wide open three.
A three for Cam Rogers.
Nobody was contesting that shot. Rogers, no one in sight to put a hand in that face.
And play his role for Cincinnati Christian, but he can shoot.
Under 20 seconds to play here. St. Bernard gonna take this to the final buzzer this half. Oliver drives, dishes it on out to Lindsay. 4 seconds, 3, 2, contested shot at the buzzer, no good, was Lindsay, and 25-17 it is as we head to the halftime break. We'll get as many stats as we can round up for you. We'll go do some analysis and wrap up.
St. Bernard better be ready the second half because CCS hasn't shown them what
Tom, I'm telling you what, St. Bernard had a little bit of momentum there. CCS did a good job of taking it back immediately as this first half was coming to a close. Stay right with us. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green. Our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4. Our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
Hey, this is Joey Vogt for The Report. One thing we strive to do here at The Report is recognize the local high school student athletes and their accomplishments to the best of our abilities, which is the reason why we partnered up with Performance Toyota and Rick's Tavern to crown a Performer of the Week. We choose a student athlete from each of our coverage area schools from any sports and let family, friends, and your school vote in the Report's Performer of the Week poll on our website. Tell us who you think should be in our Performer of the Week poll, and most importantly, enjoy the rest of the broadcast.
Welcome back to Taylor High School. About 5 minutes left to go until we tip off the third quarter. 25-17 Cincinnati Christian up on top of St. Bernard. Tom, we were talking off the break there. Cameron Rogers leading the way for Cincinnati Christian with 12 points. And like you said, inside's the game for him.
But he also hit the three.
Right.
He can play outside, but he knows his role. It's inside for us, and he does a great job.
Logan Woods has 2 3-pointers. He's got 6 points on the afternoon thus far. Spencer with 3, Vance and Swain each with 2 for Cincinnati Christian. Leading the way for St. Bernard is Wood. He's got 7. Oliver's got 4. Hunley's got 4. And Tate's got 2.
Yeah, Wood is killing Cincinnati Christian on the boards, defensively and offensively, and that's why he's the leading scorer for St. Bernard, because he's getting offensive rebounds and putting them back in.
No, he's a muscular fella under there,
Yes.
and I tell you what, and then banging the boards with a tall, somewhat lankier Kai Vance, who may not be able to sustain a bump or two underneath as much
That's
as
correct.
somebody
That's
in there.
correct.
25-17, Cincinnati Christian leading the St. Bernard Titans. Winner of this contest will head over to Butler. There must be something going on at Dayton, because I know last year Dayton hosted the district.
Coach Woods told me it's because they have the first 4.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
March Madness.
There you go.
And so they moved the district games to high schools.
Right.
And then they're going to play the regionals
At
at
their-
Dayton Arena.
Correct. That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, I was wondering. I looked at that, and then and it's the reason why I have you on, Tom. You got the scoop. The primetime contest following this one on our Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network. New Miami will take on Ripley Union Lewis, and the winner of that contest will play Fort Loramie on Friday, March 6th at 5:30 p.m. at Butler High School. It's kind of funny. Fort Loramie went up against Cincinnati Christian last year in the district finals, and
and beat us.
I'll tell you what, Fort Loramie sound program. You almost had to play perfect basketball
Every year.
up at Dayton.
In the preseason, in the summer, we go up and play at shootouts at Fort Loramie, just so we can play against teams from that area
For sure.
up north. Because we
Absolutely.
know if we get that far in the tournament, we'll have to play some of them.
Absolutely. You're right. Well, I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney. 25-17, about 2 minutes left to go until we get things back underway for this third quarter of this Division IV sectional final contest here at Taylor High School. Stay right with us. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game. We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green. Our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4. Our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
(25-17) as we're entering this third quarter. Cincinnati Christian up on top of the St. Bernard Titans. St. Bernard will get control.
I look for Cincinnati
break.
Christian to turn up the heat here in the first 4 minutes of this quarter.
As an isolated man-to-man for Cincinnati Christian. Drive to the hoop by Lindsay. No good, but fouled. Cameron Rogers, is that his third?
Second, I think.
No, it's Kai Vance who's going to be called for
Kai
that foul.
Vance is second.
Underneath. To Wood, the guy we were talking about, giving Cincinnati Christian fits there. Tip around a little bit everywhere there, Tom, but it's rebounded by St. Bernard. Back outside to Shamar Tate hits Hunley. Hunley back out to Lindsay. Lindsay drives inside to Wood again, and he's got it. 25-19.
Was killing the Cougars inside.
Making the right lanes inside. They're finding him. 7 minutes to go in this third quarter. If you're just tuning in, 25-19. Cincinnati Christian up on top. Underneath to Kai Vance. Laying good. Good position from Kai Vance to allow himself to
get
get
advanced healed, and they passed over the top.
Full court press from Cincinnati Christian.
It's no longer the soft 2-2-1.
Absolutely not. Tossed out of bounds. Cincinnati Christian regains possession. There's that pressure you were talking about, Tom.
It's called heat.
I can feel it. It's hot in here. Cincinnati Christian with its largest lead of the contest at 8. 27-19. Cameron Rogers gets the inbounds pass from Woods. Woods drives at the hoop. Nobody there. 29-19.
Okay, we got a double-digit lead now.
10-point lead. Wood gets it. Dishes it on over to Tate. Tate drives at the hoop. No good. Wood tips it from out of bounds. Hard foul from Tate after he got that tip from Wood, and he's going to go to the line for two. Kai Vance gets his third personal foul. Yep. So you got Kai Vance with 3 fouls, Tom. Devin McKinnon with 2. Logan Woods with 2.
Yep.
Tate at the line for 2. He's shooting 67.7 from the line.
Fortunately, we have a good stop. Cody Anderson off the bench. He can come in for Kai Vance.
Smart move. The first shot from Tate, no good. Second one good. 29-20, a 9-point margin. St. Bernard dropping back on the defense. KJ Swain brings it up slowly. Looking at some motion offense for Cincinnati Christian. Cameron Rogers one-on-one with his man underneath. Gets position.
Strong. You can't stop him. Too strong.
31-20. Rogers gets himself his 14th point of the contest. Defensive pressure. Woods got it, dishes it underneath to Tate, and he gets himself an easy 2. 31-22.
Timeout, St. Bernard.
Yeah, Cincinnati Christian head coach Carl Woods is going to call a timeout. Ideally, I would call that a good timeout. We're going to take a timeout ourselves. 31-22. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
We thank you for listening to a live broadcast on the Butler County High School Sports Reports YouTube channel. We encourage you to check out our website at www.bchssreport.com for all your local prep sports results, stories, and student-athlete features. Enjoy the rest of the game.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
31-22, 5:47 left to go in this third quarter. Tom, we were talking off the break. Foul trouble looking to be one of those things where Coach Carl Woods is going to keep an eye on that.
Yes, he has to. We don't want to come down the stretch and
But
be in serious foul trouble.
Logan Woods tosses it into the hands of Oliver, who takes it to the hoop. And Oliver is going to get himself two shots at the line. Logan Woods was trying to force something there, and
That's the third foul on Logan.
immediately goes over to his dad, head coach Carl Woods, chats with him. I'm curious to see what Carl's going to do here. First shot from Kevin Oliver, no good.
I'm curious to see, too. I told him the other day that you can't trust the players, you can't trust the refs. The guys are in foul trouble.
Oliver's second shot is good. 31-23. Cincinnati Christian still with an 8-point margin. Pressed by St. Bernard. Gets it across the timeline of Cincinnati Christian. Stop. Nice dish underneath to Cody Anderson for
Nice
two.
assist by Logan Woods.
Logan Woods knows how to dish it, doesn't he there, Tom?
Yes, he does. He's averaging about 5 or 6 assists a game.
Pressure by Cincinnati Christian forces a turnover. Logan Woods drives, stops, pops. That's good. Easy baby jumper there. 12-point lead. Cougars,
The Cougars are about ready to break the dam here.
Cougars call timeout. 35-23. 4:56 left to go in the third quarter. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green, our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4, our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
35-23, Cincinnati Christian with its largest advantage of the contest, Tom. Talking off the break again, Cincinnati Christian applying the pressure that I'd imagine would probably force St. Bernard to break there.
Coach Woods likes to change his defense every time the other team calls a timeout. So now we're back in a 2-3 zone and a 2-2-1 press.
Tate walks. There's that pressure. Pressure was supplied by Winston Spencer, and Shamar Tate takes an extra step. Cameron Rogers still leading Cincinnati Christian in the point column with 14 points.
Looks like St. Bernard's in a 2-3.
Winston Spencer on the right wing. Cincinnati Christian now moving from right to left on your device. Spencer wide open. He said, why not? I'll take it. No good. And that's rebounded by Cameron. Good save by Devin McKinnon. But Cameron Rogers grabs the loose ball over to Anderson. Anderson ball finds its way back out to KJ Swain.
KJ Swain from downtown.
38-23. There's that pressure from Cincinnati Christian on the full court end. Wood has it for St. Bernard. He hands it off to Lindsay. Lindsay sets it up. 2-3 zone sported by Cincinnati Christian. Hunley has it on the right wing. Hunley finds Lindsay. Dishes underneath to Kevin Oliver. An easy layup. Good driving lane from Lindsay to find Oliver. 38-25. Cincinnati Christian still with a 13-point advantage. Double-digit lead. Imagine Cincinnati Christian will probably slow it up if St. Bernard's is going to allow them to.
They don't need to force anything, that's for sure.
Underneath to Cameron Rogers. Cameron Rogers stops. Jumper at the free throw line. No good, but the tip in from Devin McKinnon. St. Bernard gets past the press. Wood's going to go up for two. He's fouled by Devin McKinnon. And Cody Anderson, he's got. I'll tell you what.
That's Cody's first.
That's Cody's first, so you're all right there.
Fourth team foul, though.
First shot from Wood is off the mark.
Oh, Wood can make layups. He's not too good at the free throw line.
Wood shooting 52.5 on the season. He sinks the second one. Cincinnati Christian ahead by a 14-point advantage. 2:45 left to play. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney if you're just tuning in.
Coach Wood's taking a chance here by putting Logan and Kai back in with 3 fouls each. I think he can smell a big breakout here for CCS, so he's trying to finish St. Bernard right now.
KJ Swain slows things up. Takes it himself. Left-handed layup, and that's good. CCS offense cleared the lane for him and wide open drive to the hoop. 42-26, 16-point advantage. Reaching the 2-minute mark of the third quarter in his sectional final contest. Underneath the Wood. Wood swatted away
by Cam Rogers.
Rebound by Wood underneath. Tell you what, the kid's everywhere, isn't he, Tom? Here comes a fast break by KJ Swain. He goes to the hoop, fouled by Lindsey. He'll go to the two. He'll go to the line for two.
KJ's a good free thrower also, so I'll shoot 70%.
Can't go wrong with a 70% free throw shooter at the high school level.
Hits the first one.
Logan Woods and Kai Vance checking out. Spencer and Cody Anderson coming in for those two.
Coach is playing offense, defense with them, so they don't play defense. Pick up their fourth foul.
Some height underneath. KJ Swain's second one's good. 44-26. 18-point advantage. 2-2-1 zone. This go around for Cincinnati Christian, Tom. Montez Allen in for St. Bernard. Dishes that ball off to Hunley.
Yeah, we're back in a 2-3 and a half court.
Underneath to Asher. Asher to Montez Allen. He hits a skying 15-foot jumper. That's in. KJ Swain tosses an up and under layup. No good.
Rogers with the rebound.
Rogers underneath. And going to call him with some happy feet there.
I thought he got hacked, but they called travel.
44-28. 1 minute to play in the third quarter. Allen brings it across the line. Lindsey's got it, pulls up. Not for certain if St. Bernard's going to try for this final shot of the third quarter, but at this point, you're going to have to go to the hoop.
Yeah.
Montez Allen over to Wood. Wood drives, stops, picks up his dribble, looking for some help. Finds Darren Asher, no good.
Cam Rogers, here come the Cougars.
30 seconds left. I'd imagine you're going to hold it up if you're CCS.
One shot.
Swain guarded by Hunley. Swain's going to hold this ball the rest of the way, but I lied. Cody Anderson underneath, stops, lays it in.
Yeah, two more.
46-28. One last final shot as this third quarter is going to end for St. Bernard. Hunley's got it, contested. Montez Allen tosses up an awkward three-pointer, almost banks in. We're going to head to the fourth quarter, 46-28.
This is more like it. Cougars are up big.
That third quarter was all Cincinnati Christian, gaining some separation. 18-point advantage as we head to the final frame. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandi Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green, our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4, our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
All right, Tom, you got 8 minutes to play in the sectional final contest, 46-28. Cincinnati Christian looking to put the foot on the throat here.
Yeah, you can look for more of the same what they gave them in the third quarter. Yeah, they're trying to finish the job.
Wood stops off the iron, no good, and that's rebounded by St. Bernard. Montez Allen on over to Jaden Wood. Ball movement around the outside for St. Bernard at the moment. Ball finds its way over to Shamar Tate. Shamar Tate.
Yeah, we've done a good job shutting down Shamar Tate tonight, their leading scorer.
Well, I haven't seen one three-point shot from St. Bernard either.
Blocked by Cody Anderson.
KJ Swain, quick drive to the hoop, no good. Crashing the boards is St. Bernard. Here comes Hunley back the other direction. Hunley back out to Allen. Allen no good. Rebounded by Drew for St. Bernard. Ball finds its way on over to Shamar Tate.
Cougars jumping passing lanes, looking for the steal.
Jaden Wood with another. He's got 12 points on the day, and St. Bernard is going to call a timeout there. We'll stay right here, Tom. 46-30, 6:48 left to play in the sectional final contest. Like you were saying on the break, Shamar Tate, the leading scorer, 14.1 points a contest, and Hunley with 11.6 points. And I'm looking at a combined 9 points for those guys at the moment.
Right.
So kudos to the Cincinnati Christian defense to basically shut down who we'd expect St. Bernard to do most of the scoring. If you're just tuning in, I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCartney, longtime CCS supporter of athletics, coach, PA announcer, teacher,
athletic director,
tricks of the trade, my friend.
Home PA announcer, yeah.
You bleed blue, don't you?
Yes, I do. Blue and white.
Cincinnati Christian bringing the ball up across half court. Logan Woods has it on the left side. Drives, dishes it back out. I'd imagine Cincinnati Christian won't be forcing a shot here. You got a 16-point advantage.
Yeah, they don't want to settle. They want to work for a good shot.
Underneath the Rogers, nobody there.
Layup.
Rogers has 16 points on the day. 48-30. Cougars up on top. St. Bernard working the ball underneath. That ball goes out of bounds. Cincinnati Christian regains possession.
I think St. Bernard's worn out right now, not only physically but mentally.
St. Bernard, ideally, if you're St. Bernard, you're looking for some other performers to step up. If you've got Tate and Hunley being controlled, and it just hasn't been able to happen. Wood, on the other hand, has been able to do that inside. Woods with a jumper for CCS, no good. KJ Swain hits a three from the outside after an offensive rebound. 51-30. Isaac Drew tossed it right on over to Cameron Rogers. Logan Woods isn't stopping. Tosses up a three, no good. Cameron Rogers hits Devin McKinnon. Devin McKinnon stop pop, no good. That's going to be a foul on McKinnon. Wood with the rebound for St. Bernard.
His third.
All right, yep, you're calling it. Tom, that's his third
Devin
personal.
McKinnon's third foul, team's fifth.
You know, if you're Carl Woods, you still want your players to play at the defensive intensity that they've been playing all day, even when you've got 3 fouls. So I think you're looking in good shape if you're the Cougars.
Yes.
Pressed by Cincinnati Christian. Looking for a walk was the Cincinnati Christian contingent behind us, but they didn't get it. The ball's in Hunley's hands. He drives to the hoop. No good. Hand check by
Kai
who are they
Vance.
going to call that? Kai Vance, yeah. That's Kai's 4th personal foul. I'd imagine.
Cody
Well,
Anderson ought to be coming in here.
yeah, he's looking down Coach's way off the bench there. He may just keep Kai Vance in and say if he fouls out, we got Cody Anderson
That's
coming
what
in.
he might do.
But pass
Steal by
underneath.
Kai.
An errant pass. Kai Vance gets it. Logan Wood stops. Pops, nose good. Rebound by Wood. Wood back the other way.
Wood has had one heck of a game for the Titans.
I don't know how many rebounds he's had, but
he just threw one away.
Woods on CCS's end. Drives at the hoop, no good. And that's Hunley with the rebound. Hunley brings it across half court. Slows it up. Over to Lindsay. Lindsay hits Drew.
That's one thing St. Bernard doesn't have is time.
4 minutes to play here in the sectional final contest. 51-30. Cincinnati Christian taking over in the second half. From the outside, that was Hunley, no good. Rebound by Wood. Wood, no good. Rebound by Thornton. Thornton tosses it up, and that's in for St. Bernard.
Merry Christmas.
3 offensive rebounds for St. Bernard there. Results in a small jumper from Thornton. 51-32. We're going to take a break. Timeout, St. Bernard. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
We'd like to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Performance Toyota, located on Route 4 in Fairfield. Never pay more when you shop Route 4. Performance Toyota. Matandy Steel Metal Products, a proud sponsor of Baden Athletics. SuccessPhoto.com, providing memorable images of Butler County's high school student athletes. C3 Contracting, pole barns and garages built by C3 Contracting. Call 513-519-4656 today for a complimentary quote on your next building product, serving all of Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru, providing speedy, convenient service throughout many locations in Butler County. Minix Drive-Thru. Bird's Grill and Bar, located in Fairfield's Village Green. Our Fan of the Day sponsor. And Rick's Tavern and Grill, located on Route 4. Our Performer of the Week gift certificate sponsor.
(51-32) back here at Taylor High School. 3:48 left to go in the sectional final contest.
Yeah, Coach Woods leaving Kai Vance in, so he's trusting Kai to be smart.
Logan Woods is also on the bench for Cincinnati Christian. Winston Spencer taking his spot. Cincinnati Christian breaks the St. Bernard press. Pressure by St. Bernard. Drive to the hoop. Devin McKinnon no good, and he's going to get himself an opportunity for 2 shots at the line.
Well, Devin McKinnon, for the year, is shooting 49% for the regular season. But he shot much better during the postseason. His shot looks a lot better. He's arching it now.
First shot no good. Rims in and out. Cincinnati Christian came into this one 18-6. St. Bernard 9-5. And that's
There's the shooter's touch.
a couple hits off the rim there and bounces in. 52-32. A little bit of a soft press there by
Steal by
Cincinnati
Cam
Christian.
Rogers.
KJ Swain being told by Cameron Rogers to slow it up, and KJ Swain wisely does. Winston Spencer manning the point right here. But it's stolen by St. Bernard, by Hunley, and he lays her in. 52-34. Breaks the press. Cincinnati Christian results in an easy layup.
St. Bernard can't afford to play that game. Score at one end and give up the basket at the other.
54-36, reaching 2:40 to play in this contest. And Cincinnati Christian play a little sloppy on the offensive end as Wood gets a steal for St. Bernard, and we're going to head on back the other way. (54-36), 2:29 left to play here. Foul on Hunley. Cincinnati Christian's going to keep possession. I mean, overall, if you're Carl Woods, I'd imagine you're pretty happy with this performance today.
Yeah, we just want to win, move on, not get anybody injured here now.
And then I'd imagine a coach at this point, you're up by 18 points. You're looking not to make stupid mistakes. Kai Vance with an alley-oop layup from Logan Woods. Been waiting to see one of those right there.
Usually that's a dunk.
Right. 2 minutes to play here in this sectional final contest. Cincinnati Christian with the steal, Logan Woods, and he's going to do a little bit of a layup, trying to dunk it, but he thought it.
Not enough height.
Yeah, that's all right. If you're his dad on the sidelines, I think he just wants him to make it. And Cincinnati Christian running away with it.
And a layup. This one's over.
60-36. St. Bernard going to bring in some substitutes. The stoppage of the clock. Quick substitution for St. Bernard.
Flag.
Looks like Logan Woods is going to probably hit the bench.
CCS bringing their subs in also.
KJ Swain hitting the bench as well. And cashing it in. In comes Emmanuel Harris, as well as Caden Glenn.
Rogers, Emmanuel Harris, Caden Glenn, and Cody Anderson.
Hey,
with Winston Spencer.
Seeing play like this for those younger kids, I know that Caden Glenn's a sophomore. That's huge.
It's big.
Drive to the hoop. Zakeem Humley, 2-point bucket, 60-38. Winston Spencer slows it up. He tried to hit Caden Glenn, and that's stolen by number 23.
Stolen back by Caden Glenn. Fighting the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Radke's going to call a timeout. We're going to probably call one of our final timeouts of the contest. 60-38, Cincinnati Christian breaking this one away here. We're going to take a break ourselves. You're listening to the Butler County High School Sports Reports Network.
I'm Jerry Snodgrass, Executive Director of the Ohio High School Athletic Association. One of my long-standing goals is to help people understand that high school sports are about so much more than wins and losses. The OHSAA promotes education-based athletics, where sports are an extension of the classroom. Our schools all want to win, but at the end of the day, it's all about sportsmanship, leadership, and making sure that academics are a priority. Thank you for your support of high school sports.
Welcome back to Taylor High School, 60-38, under a minute to play here in this contest, sectional final contest. Cincinnati Christian looking for, is it their fourth? No, he's got four sectional.
Yes. Coach Woods has won 4 sectionals here at Taylor.
And he's in his 7 years as the head coach. Winston Spencer on the right side decides to toss up a 3-point bucket.
3 for Winston Spencer.
And that's going to put the icing on the cake there. Like we were talking off the break, I mean, if you're Carl Woods, you're looking pretty sweet at this point. Grab the momentum. A big win like this against a conference opponent in the postseason.
Yeah. I say it's tough to beat a team 3 times in a year, but looks like we're going to do it. I have to say, St. Bernard gave a valiant effort tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, if Wood played his butt off inside the paint for St. Bernard, so kudos to him.
He did a great job.
Cincinnati Christian is going to take the sectional title here at Taylor, the first contest of this Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network doubleheader, 65-38. Tom, we'll go ahead and wrap this one up. Your thoughts from Cincinnati Christian's end.
They started off slow. I don't know why they started in a 2-3 zone. If they'd have started in man-to-man, I think it would have been over sooner. But even with that, once they got the tempo going in their favor and a fast-paced game, it was all over.
And on St. Bernard's end, kudos, we were talking about kudos. We can't praise Wood enough for being the inside factor, which ideally, if you're looking at it this way, was probably the only thing that St. Bernard had, because Cincinnati Christian's defense.
That's probably his best game of the year. I mean, he played really well, rebounding and scoring for him.
Tate and Hunley was shut down for St. Bernard, kind of put St. Bernard in a bind there. Forced Wood to be the force underneath. Well, Tom, I'm going to thank you for joining us today. Cincinnati Christian.
It was my pleasure.
Takes this sectional final contest, 65-38. I'm Chris Vogt alongside Tom McCarthy, and we're going to stick around for this new Miami doubleheader here.
Yeah, we'll be staying. We'll be cheering for them just like they cheer for us.
Fantastic. Well, appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in. You're listening to Butler County High School Sports Reports Radio Network.
Here's Carl.